Hi, I'm Ryan Custodio, a former elementary and middle school teacher. After years of teaching and learning, I've realized that learning doesn't just have to be in the classroom. So, I quit my job and left the United States to learn from others from all around the world, starting in South Korea. Welcome to my journey. Welcome to my classroom. 7,346 miles apart, 13 hours of flight time, all of this during COVID. Does that sound appealing to you? Hey, I'm Ryan, and this is The Flip. Today begins the journey between two worlds. Both of them powerhouses in their own right. One of them I pretty much called home for most of my life. The latter, it's a land I have yet to set foot on. This land is going to be our home for the moment. Excited? Yes. Nervous? Definitely. So the day has finally arrived. We're out here in LA. We were here for 2 weeks, living, staying with Amanda's sister, my brother-in-law. They were so accommodating. We had such a great time staying with them. Did a lot of cool things. We went to the Warner Brothers studio tour for the first time. Went to a Dodgers game, which was really amazing. It was about 95 degrees out, but we enjoyed it thoroughly, being that the first time Amanda had ever been to a baseball game. There are so many other things I can point out, but here we are now. Our flight is at 11 p.m. leaving from LA to Incheon, making our way, for me at least, my very first time in South Korea. So I can't wait for this to go down. I can't wait for me to get to show you guys what it's like, one, to travel during COVID, two, to still be able to do the traveling abroad, which again, that was a big thing that was taken away from a lot of us. So I am so excited, not just to learn from this experience, but to let you get to be on this same experience with me, to see South Korea. And beyond that, here we go. We're gonna be safe. I hope that you stay safe as well. And we are on our way. See you soon. So we made it on the flight, and we have a bunch of documents that we're required to fill out. Quarantine submission, health declaration form, travel records. We also have a few other things here. Arrival card, it looks like it is here. And on top of that, since this is a 14-hour flight, wonderful slippers, keep your feet comfy. Nice blanket to go along with it. And a pillow. Here's a little tour of the rest of my aisle. So here we are, ready to take off on those red eyes. So get enough sleep, probably land there around 5-ish in the morning, losing a whole day as so. Wish us well. So dinner was presented in two options, spaghetti and bibimbap. So here we are, pitted with two different choices, bibimbap being one of the major dishes in Korea, and spaghetti, a common thing that most Americans eat. Well, I guess spaghetti would fall into the Italian category as well. Would this be considered my first meal in my new home? Or is this my last meal in my old home? No, this is, I guess, more of a purgatory meal, a limbo meal. And I'm gonna let you guess what I ended up going with. made it safe. We are now at Incheon Airport. I hope I said that right. It is roughly around between 4 or 5 in the morning. I haven't really checked my clock, but we didn't really get a lot of sleep. Honestly, it was really quick to go through a lot of the portions of customs as well as COVID checks, so that worked out pretty well for us. We're looking forward to seeing our new apartment, checking out the city, so stay with us as we go through all of this. One of the positives of coming here super early, around between 4 or 5 in the morning, taking the red eye all the way from Los Angeles, it's quite empty. Look around, nobody is here, which also led to a lot of fast-pacing motion in line for both customs and COVID testing. So plus, if you decide to come here, taking a red-eye flight and getting here super early in the morning. So what am I feeling right now? I thought I'd feel a little more tired. I didn't sleep that much. Had 2 meals, probably gave me a lot of energy, and I had some coffee on the plane. But overall, kind of this in-between of confusion, especially if you're a foreigner. The nice thing is coming here, there is a lot of things, there's a lot of signage. There's a lot of signage that's in English, making it a lot easier for those who are English speaking. So if you look around, they have Hangul, they have Korean on top, and then English right after it, and I believe Chinese right after that. So it's pretty easy to get around, as well as everybody that we talked to so far understood me. So being an English speaker so far in my very short period of time here has not been a crutch in getting around this airport.
And let's be honest, we are still in the midst of a pandemic. So I just want to show out all my gratitude towards the flight attendants, to the workers of Asiana Airlines, making sure that we were safe, that their employees were safe. They took all the precautionary methods. And gratitude towards the workers at Incheon Airport, who were very thorough with the paperwork, as well as, again, same thing, making sure that everybody was safe as we entered the country. So maybe the next time you take a flight or you find yourself in a rush at the airport, take a second for gratitude. Think about all of those workers that are trying to keep us safe, working during this pandemic, and just keeping it going for all of us so that we can feel like we're living, or at least feel that normalcy again. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.